Something that brings joy to the hearts of all Sofia the First fans is knowing that we'll be seeing new adventures of the girl who became part of the Disney royalty.
Oh, and here we are.
The new series is set to hit Disney Plus in 2026, and it's sure to bring amazing stories, great music, many special appearances, and tons of magic. You know what else we'll probably see? That's right, couples. It's very likely that Sofia and her friends will be older in this new series, likely in their teenage years, a time in life when we typically start experiencing real love. And since Disney loves a good romance, there's no way they'd pass up this opportunity, especially after the previous series already hinted that some of the characters might develop feelings for each other. The biggest example of this is Sophia and Hugo. Like any good fairy tale couple, at first, Prince Hugo didn't even like the little princess. Plus, many other princesses seem to have a crush on Hugo, except for Sophia. Since he was great at flying derby, Hugo always used that to tease Sophia. They were rivals in the sport, with Hugo always one step ahead due to his experience, but despite having flown longer, he loses to Sophia in their first race. However, over time, Hugo began to fall for Sophia's charm, and instead of disliking her, he started to like the former commoner more and more. The two undeniably have great chemistry and many sweet moments that suggest they have feelings for each other. For example, when they perform an ice skating dance together in the episode Lord of the Rink, how could I not ship this couple after that? With so many romantic moments between them, it's obvious that our bet is that in the new series Sofia the First Royal Magic, they'll be much closer. In other words, they'll be dating. I'm really rooting for this couple, but I bet they won't be the only ones, and I'll convince you that this is just one of the 9 couples we'll see in the new season of the show. So hop on this wave, because Cinewave is just getting started. If there are 2 other characters in this show that could become a couple, it's Desmond and Amber. Desmond is often cowardly, but many times he has mustered up the courage to do something risky as soon as Amber took the initiative. There are countless times he glances at Sophia's half-sister, either to see how she reacts to a situation or just to admire her. Besides that, Desmond has found himself in some pretty funny situations because of her, like the time he stood still to serve as Amber's mannequin. Don't tell me that's not something someone does only if they really like the other person. Okay, we've proven that Desmond's chances of crushing on Amber are pretty high, but is it mutual? That's hard to answer. I believe Sophia's half-sister likes Desmond quite a lot, at least in a platonic way. Even if it is platonic, over time, this admiration could turn into true love. All I know is that together, these two would make one of the cutest couples in all of Disney. Whoever said opposites attract was definitely talking about Clover and Crackle. In the show, one of Sophia's best friends is the clever rabbit Clover. When the clumsy little princess enters royalty, he's one of the few who helps her instead of judging her every move. Patient and helpful, the little bunny soon bonds with Crackle, the dragon. Even though their friendship is a bit awkward, mainly due to the size difference between them, they get along great. They grow so close that everyone has noticed it's not just a sibling-like bond, but a romance. In the series, the two appear together so often that we're all hoping to see their relationship officially confirmed in Sofia the First Royal Magic. Do you ship any of these couples and want to see them in the new series? If so, comment below with #couple. Now, who would be the perfect match for their brother, James? It's tricky to figure out who would fit with someone as laid back as James, but if you think about it, the best couples are often the ones where the two people are complete opposites, meaning two very different personalities. That's why Vivien, the quiet and reserved girl, could be the perfect match for the young prince. James, being all mischievous, paired with such a proper and calm girl. It would be so fun to watch. Another possible romantic partner for James could be Cleo, a close friend of Amber and Hildegard. Like James, this princess is super down-to-earth and doesn't have any bias against people from humble backgrounds. Both of them were more welcoming to Sofia when she became a princess, and they also like Sofia's commoner friends, so they've already got some similar vibes going, don't you think? It would be great to see them spending more time together, maybe even developing feelings for each other. Since Cleo loves theater, they could go to plays together. Plus, Cleo is into making hats, and she could gift James a super fancy one. I bet he'd wear it even if he thought it was ugly. Actually, since we're talking about two potential partners for James, what if both Cleo and Vivien end up falling for him? That would definitely create a juicy conflict that could make the show even more interesting. We'd get to watch them competing for his attention until one of them wins his heart. Of course, we'd feel bad for whoever loses, but she'd probably learn from the experience, make peace with her rival, and get over James. After all, there are plenty of princes in the world.
Perfect.
Prince Xandar is the heir to the kingdom of Tengu and a close friend of James, while Hildegard is one of Amber's besties. Xandar has a pretty obvious crush on Princess Hildegard, who can often be a bit snobby and self-centered. She doesn't seem to be into the Prince of Tengu, or does she? In the episode 2 to Tengu, Xandar brings his schoolmates to his homeland and tries hard to impress Hildegard. She doesn't care about much of anything, but she does start having fun when the dancing begins, probably because Xandar realized she only enjoys activities where she's the star of the show. Talk about self-love, right? From that moment on, Xandar earned Hildegard's respect. He understands how she ticks, and I can totally see a funny romance developing between them, with Xandar being the only one who knows how to handle Hildegard's high-maintenance personality. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Hildegard secretly enjoyed all of Xandar's attempts to impress her, but pretended not to care just to maintain her demanding girl image. Come on, at least the flying elephant seemed to catch your attention. I kinda see myself in Xandar too, trying this hard to bring you all quality content. If you're still watching, you must be loving the video. Before you keep going, hit that subscribe button below to support us. Now, a couple we'll definitely be seeing in the new series is Queen Miranda, Sophia's mom, and King Roland II. Of course, they're already married. They look absolutely beautiful together, and I hope they get a lot more attention in the upcoming episodes. Just imagine, a few episodes focused solely on them? It would be so cool to see some flashback stories, showing more about their life before the marriage, or showing Sophia's mom still trying to adjust to royal life. Or maybe even some more emotional episodes, featuring King Roland's late wife or Sophia's biological father, with Miranda and King Roland II sharing their past lives with each other. That would really highlight how much they support each other and how they keep each other happy. Wow, we should probably change the topic before I start tearing up! But seriously, this couple deserves a special spotlight. After all, Sophia only became a princess because the two of them are together. Another couple I'm super excited to see more of is Aunt Tilly, King Roland II's quirky sister, and the quiet knight Sir Bartleby, who's almost always silent because of his strange voice.
No, it's silly.
Aunt Tilly is such a funny and unique character, and it's so sweet how she fell in love with him despite that voice. We'll definitely be seeing more of this couple in the new series. Now we just have to hope that they get more screen time. Just imagine a few episodes where the two of them go on a wild adventure, fighting some powerful monster or wizard. That would be awesome. And at the same time, it would give us some hilarious and adorable moments for the fans. Listen to me, Disney. That's two birds with one stone.
Money!
If there's anyone who deserves some love, it's Royal Butler Bailiwick. Honestly, I'm not sure who he could end up with. Wouldn't it be interesting if a new character was added to the world of Sophia I and a romance between Bailiwick and this new character blossomed? I'd love that because I really think he deserves a bit of love in his life. It's never too late for romance, folks. It would be even cooler if his love interest had some quirky traits. Maybe they could be from a monster race or have a criminal past. There are so many possibilities, but I'm sure the series creator Craig Gerber could come up with something incredible to enrich the show's storyline. I'm already counting down the days to the release of the new series, and I bet there are a lot of surprises coming our way. If you're in the mood to discover more about your favorite cartoons and movies, just click on one of these two amazing videos we've left on the screen, and you're guaranteed to have a good time. Thanks, and see you next time!